Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Batman Arkham Wednesday. Although no lore today, we got some news for you, and my wife is here.
Yay!
So, Arkham Knight is coming out in June now, and a lot of people are upset about this, and I'm just kind of like, you know what? It's the final Rocksteady game, they're gonna polish it up, and as long as they put Nightwing and Robin in it as playable, along with what they already have, Harley Quinn and Jason Todd, I'm good. I'm totally fine with that.
So, yeah, you're thinking, so I guess Kaming has been telling me he's been thinking it's because of new characters they're adding.
That's what I think, yeah.
New content.
Yep.
New stuff, because
new.
As Kaming was telling me, it's the final game that Rocksteady is making.
The final Rocksteady game. And along with that, they have some new collector's editions that they just announced. And the only thing I'm upset about, the 3 skins that you get with the both collector's edition, the Batmobile edition, which is $200, and the limited, which is with the Batman statue for $100, you get 3 new 52 Batman skins. And it's like, okay, DC, enough with the new 52 Batman skins. You want to do something cool? Do what Lego is doing. Lego Batman 3 is giving Season Pass for the awesome 75 years of Batman skins. You get 40 skins for like 12 bucks.
Yeah.
You know, and then on top of that, you have the Dark Knight skin pack, from the Nolan films, and probably the Man of Steel versus Superman like skins, because they got the Man of Steel set skins. We have no idea if Batman's gonna be in that set or not, but I mean, Lego, they know what they're doing. They do Rocksteady. I love you. I love Arkham Asylum, and Arkham City was like still one of my favorite games of all time. But, you know, Arkham Origins, they stepped it up with the skins, and you're giving people who are paying $200 and $100 3 new 52 Batman skins? What are you giving us? The new 52 0 year? Okay, that's 1. The new 52 regular, and, you know, either the Thomas Wayne Earth 2 Batman or the other Earth 2 Batman. I mean, those are the ones that you're putting in the collector's edition? That's dropping the ball.
Pretty crazy.
Especially for $100 and $200.
For some games, don't they give you 1 or 2 skins for some games?
Well, they always, okay, when we did the Injustice collector's edition for the arcade stick, you got 3 skins, and, you know, it was like a new 52 Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman. And then the one where we got the statue, you got 2 different skins. It was like, I forget what they were, but they were 3 skins.
Yeah.
So they give you 3 skins for doing a collector's edition. I'm just saying, for like the $200 one where you get the Batmobile, which is a transformable, like,
I think you'd get a little more than.
well, like, more than the new 52. Not everybody likes the new 52.
Yeah, I mean, Batman is all about nostalgia. That's why it's so popular. Batman's been around for so long. I expect
to see some really cool Batman skins, and not just like catering to the current comic books. I want to see, like, they did the original animated series. Let's get New Adventures of Batman, or Justice League Batman from the animated series. Yeah. You know, let's get, I want to see Nightfall again, but I want to see the red Nightfall skin. Like the one where Jean Paul Valley was like, during the Knight's End series.
That, I mean, not to get way off base with, but when we were playing the Spider-Man game, one of the coolest things was all the different Spider-Man costumes. People really enjoyed that.
Well, it's still hard to believe that this game, Arkham Origins, outside of the Wii U version, had like 17 skins.
Wow.
Arkham City only had like 11.
Oh wow!
You know?
Oh my goodness.
And yeah,
that is hard to believe. Yeah, I mean, one of my favorite things about Lego Batman, even though I mean I'm not a tremendous fan of the '60s Batman show, I still am really excited to play this '60s thing because it's something new and different, and it's nostalgic, and it's something really cool. So yeah, I think I think it would be awesome to have different Batman skins from different eras. So. Yeah, I mean, they are really pushing the new 52 for some reason. I don't really know what that is.
There's going to be a reboot anyway. You know what's going to happen. There's too many, I mean, with this whole DC Future's End thing, I mean, where it looks like Dick Grayson ends up killing KGB Beast by, like, pulling a Man of Steel and snapping his neck. It's like, really? You're going to have Robin, Nightwing kill somebody now? It's like, he can never go back to Batman then. It's like, you're just like, what are you doing, DC? Seriously, it's like, I'm going to start reading Marvel comics.
I hope they change the skin, how many skins you get. I hope they add more.
For all this stuff that they're doing, 20 skins is nothing. Because they could go back and make better versions of the Batman Beyond skin. They could do the 70s Batman skin. They could do, you know, an animated series. They could even put the Arkham Origins thing in there, since they say it's canon. But you know, the only reason they're saying that is to play nice with WB Montreal, who made the game. And like when they do a collection or whatever, like all 3 Arkham games like remade, they will not include Origins. It's not part of their series.
Oh, okay.
It's just like what I've been saying forever. Origins should be an Elseworld storyline or something different. You know, it doesn't mesh with the universe. It creates too many inconsistencies, too many problems with the plots, borrows way too many elements.
People 40 years within 5 years.
I know, isn't that fantastic? Yeah. So, even when they just did a recent collector's edition of the Arkham games, they excluded Origins.
Yeah.
And I guess now, to kind of like pull up the slack of all the problems that Origins had, they're gonna have to release like a special edition of Batman Arkham Origins with all the skins and things like that, because they have no, other than all the cool stuff with Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, there's really nothing to celebrate Batman's 75 years. There's no movies.
Oh, I know.
There's a lot of direct-to stuff, but Arkham Knight was going to be their big thing, and that's not happening now. So
maybe the pressure was too intense for them. They just couldn't take it. It was like, this has to be perfect, and then they just cracked under the pressure.
I'm going to tell you this, audience, like right to you. Since next year is Dick Grayson and Robin's 75th year anniversary, and since we know that Tim Drake is Robin in Arkham Knight, I have the action figure in my hand. Well, not in my hand, it's actually right there in the little basin, like right by our TV.
Yep.
I'm going to do an action figure review on it once I get my spinny thingy turntable.
Yes.
But we know Tim is going to be in it. We don't know if he's a NPC or if he's going to have some type of role, but he is in it. You have to have, since it's Dick Grayson's 75 years next year in May, or is it, no, he came out,
Okay.
I think he was in, not May, because Batman was May of 1939. Robin came out in, I want to say, like, the winter of 1940.
Okay.
So, you know.
It's coming up.
It's coming up. So, they have to have Tim Drake, and they have to have Nightwing, like, playable to make up for the failure that is Batman's 75th year. So make Nightwing's year cool.
So Batman won't have a lot for his birthday as much as he thought he was.
He's had a lot, but there. One thing I want to bring up to people's attention too. I found this by accident. It had the tags DC, short animation like Batman 75 years, and it's not done by DC. It's done by a Mega Man artist on YouTube, and it's really cool. I'll show it to you after this.
Okay,
after
cool.
this, but I'll put a link in the description. You guys can go watch it. It's very similar to the art that was done for the Superman 75 years, like going through Batman's beginning, and they added a lot of animated series love to it, which was really awesome. And I love the music selection, and the whole thing is about 2 minutes, but it spans everything that happened in Batman's career. You know, even adding, well, no, not really doing a lot with the New 52. Maybe that's why I liked it, but it was still pretty cool, and it was all fan made. It was like, whoa.
Nice.
So, I mean, you can tell it's fan-made, but still, the production values is incredible.
Yeah. This is what I want to know, K-Wing, though.
Yes.
Are you going to get the collector's edition, even though you think it's like, it should give you more stuff? Are you going to get it anyway? Because you're such a big Batman fan, you're just going to get it?
Before we sat down to play this game, about 5 minutes ago, I reserved the limited, like, action figure, whatever, $100 set that has the PS4 version with the 3 skins. So, yes. And also, because, you know, I'm thinking contests, giveaway, but not just the games. I don't give away the skins or anything.
Yeah.
I also am on a list for when the Batmobile comes out, because I was unable to get the Arkham Knight Batmobile previously as part of the action figure set of the Arkham characters, because it was a limited time offer, and this statue is really cool. It transforms.
Yeah,
so,
I can see it right here. It looks really awesome.
Yeah, you would probably like that better as a centerpiece than the Joker statue upstairs.
Yeah. How big is this?
It's about the same size. It's about the same size as the Joker statue that we have upstairs.
Yeah, I like this much better.
Yeah.
So this is like, like we were saying before, this Batmobile is kind of between the it's kind of like the tank, but it's also like it's like kind of a morph between a Batmobile and the crazy tank.
While we're on the Batmobile, and we know the Batmobile's going to have skins, I want to see the Tumbler, I want to see the 89 Batmobile, and I want to see the animated series in the 60s Batmobile. Like, as skins for the Batmobile in the game. Rocksteady can do it. If they can make skins for Batman, they can make skins for the Batmobile.
Yeah.
And there really wouldn't be that much detail for, like, say, the animated series Batmobile or the 60s one. The Tumbler, yeah, there's going to be more detail. But the Keaton-mobile, sleek, beautiful car, nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
You know, and then it's like, if that's really your final game, and you're setting up, like, a supposed Justice League or doing something else, I mean, really make Batman go out with a bang. Like, show people why you were the best. And have everything that fans wanted, like, with some exception. I mean, there's no Batwing. There's more detective elements, but it's not the crazy, like, Batman has sci-fi powers like in Arkham Origins. That was one of the first things they said. While the game is technically canon, what they said, most of the elements that appeared in this game will not be appearing in their Arkham game, because it's totally different studios.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I remember some people saying that they thought Batman was going to become like an Assassin's Creed-like series where they were going to keep putting more and more Batman games in the series, but so I guess Rocksteady isn't really going to do that, or
no,
do you think they may
it's not
consider
Rocksteady. Rocksteady's not the one who's going to do it.
I'm sorry.
You're remembering that interview that we had when we were talking to the Arkham Origins staff. The people who did Arkham Origins, they said that based on the reserves that they had and all this other stuff, Warner Brothers wants to make Batman like a Assassin's Creed franchise where there's a new game every year or every 2 years. But it won't be Rocksteady who's doing it.
Okay, alright, but they will make games
for
it,
course.
But it's not going to be Rocksteady.
This game, even though we had nitpicks with this game...
They should keep having,
Even though we had nitpicks with this game, it's still a good game, you know? It's still pretty good.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Definitely. I like it.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Yeah, I kind of felt like I was riding the Batmobile today because I'm getting used to riding our new car, and it has all these little buttons that do things like automatically, so I'm like, this must be what it feels like to be Batman. But
yeah, totally. Yeah.
So I'll be totally psyched to drive the Batmobile soon. But that's a great idea about the skins, though.
Thank you.
I never even thought about like having a skin for a car. That's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Let me see.
I'm trying to think what else I need to do. I'm just, I've come to the point now, people, where this game is just like, it's second nature. It really is. I played this game so much that, you know, and I really loved the Wii U version. The Wii U version was a lot of fun, and I'm really upset with the developers for not letting, when Warner Brothers didn't let the guys who were developing the Batman version, Human Studios, because they made essentially the best version of the game. It's less buggy, the combat is much better, it looks better, you know. It's just a shame that people didn't get the Mr. Freeze DLC or all the other skins. I think there's only 10 skins in here out of the like 16 or 17 that PlayStation... No, PlayStation got the most. Yeah, PlayStation had the most because they had the Adam West skin, and they had the Nightfall skin.
They did go on.
And then, of course, both Xbox and PlayStation got the Batman 1 Million skin, which we weren't able ever to get to work. Like, we contacted Warner Brothers, we did all that other stuff, but it is... Here's the funny thing. That bonus you got for joining the WB... whatever ID system, the same thing we had to do for Injustice, it worked on your profile. Like, the Batman 1 Million skin is sitting there, but I don't have time to go through and replay the game to do different challenge maps.
Oh, yeah.
Or, you know, so...
That is so strange.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the only way we could ever show that is maybe the Bruce Wayne initiative thing where he's fighting the ninjas, but they have to remember that the Batman 1 Million skin would have wouldn't be able to do anything. I mean, it'd be so weak. You wouldn't be able to break weapons. You wouldn't be able to do any of the Batarang takedowns or anything like that. I would be like... I mean, I guess to see how good a fighter I am with just the basics, but... my takedowns would be very limited. Yeah,
I was thinking one thing that... You know, now that it's coming out in June, we weren't really able to go... Well, I forgot if we went to PAX this year or not, but we weren't able to go to E3 this last year, and... maybe we'll be able to, you know, check it out when we go to PAX or E3. That might be kind of nice.
I think it would be very foolish of Rocksteady or Warner Brothers not to have a presence at PAX East like they didn't last year. Especially with the Batman game coming out in the you know, in the summer, which, I mean, it's coming out pretty close to E3, and it's like, I'll tell you right now, I would much rather be home with my 50-inch television
playing the game instead of asking
than,
other people
than
about
going,
what
yeah.
it's like. Yeah, but you know what I'm really excited about, though, is that it's coming out on June 2nd, which is one day before our anniversary.
It is one day before our anniversary.
So it's like, happy anniversary.
Yes.
We'll get to post a video, like, yeah, like right before our anniversary. It'll be nice.
Yeah, and I mean, we're gonna give probably away the same amount of copies that we did for Arkham Origins, which that was a pretty big contest.
Yeah.
We gave away like 4 or 5 copies because I've ordered both collector's editions. One I'm on the list for because they can't officially sell it yet, but I got the limited. Then I ordered from Amazon like previously before that, so that was a copy, and then it came with some skins.
Right.
I don't remember what skin it came with. Best Buy we got a reserve because it came with
I remember
the
you
Red Hood. No,
yeah.
Red Hood is EB. So we did EB or GameStop. We've reserved at like 4 different places outside of Amazon. So we're gonna have like several copies to give away on Facebook, on YouTube, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, we got to make sure we get all the skins because they all have different you know, things.
What I find so
skins.
funny is most people came to our channel to watch us do the skins more than the main game.
Yeah.
Like some of our most viewed Arkham Origins stuff is all the skins in the lore.
I mean, that's what gets viewed. Is
Yeah.
stuff you can't find anywhere else, stuff
Yep.
that people are interested in.
Boom.
So that's, you know, that's it. I was wondering,
Shoot.
K-Wing, do you think, what else do you think is the reason that they delayed it besides just adding more characters, more
Adding
skins?
content, polishing it, because all the problems that Arkham Origins had. And this
Yeah.
is also the first truly next-gen Batman game, so you got to iron out all the wrinkles and
Yeah.
things like that.
So are you outraged like everyone else? Do you wish that they just just put it out there, or are you glad they're kind of like making sure it's awesome?
I'm glad they're
putting it
making
out?
sure it's awesome, personally.
Yeah.
Like I said, it'd be great if it came out in October, but in November we have, you know, Lego Batman 3, which we'll be putting on the Let's Play channel,
Yeah,
and we'll do some free roaming videos on the Nightwing 1 channel. So.
Yeah, and I definitely, I mean, we were so bummed that it didn't come out.
Of course, that was our whole fall. I mean, outside of the stuff that, you know, is expected of us, like the very small games, like the Skylanders and the Disney Infinity, the ones that are targeted to our very younger viewers. That was the game that you and I were both looking forward to because, I mean, we stretched out so much content for Arkham Origins. We're still playing Arkham Origins!
You
know?
actually enjoy the game. It's one of your favorite games to play, I think. Like, you really like it. Well, obviously, you're a Batman fan.
I'm a Batman fan. Okay, Arkham Origins, the reason why I like playing Arkham Origins, I hate the story. The story was a conglomerate of Asylum and City, and, you know, Blackgate just totally ruined the prequels for me. Like, it really just, you know, they were super desperate. The gameplay of Arkham Origins is incredible. I really like the gameplay. And I like that the city is so massive that I can go and fight so many different enemies, from ninjas to Bane thugs to snipers, and, you know, it just makes you feel like Batman. Now, knowing that Arkham Knight is going to be so much bigger, I mean, that has me drooling already because it means I'll be playing that game for years, you know?
Yeah.
And if you give me Nightwing and Robin and all these other characters, you know, Red Hood, I can do tons of lore. I have tons of Batman books. I can do more Batman content than ever before, but I need those characters in it, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know. But anyway,
yeah,
gamers,
talk about it.
that's going to wrap up this Arkham episode. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch. If you want something else to do, we posted the impressions video of Smash Brothers, and we also have some Destiny stuff coming your way later tonight. And I'm sorry for knocking the New 52 stuff. I'm using this skin, but, you know, stuff happens. Yep.
Yeah, they can always check out our top 10 things we want to see on Arkham Knight
Yes,
video.
that too.
I forgot what we said in that, but yeah, definitely.
All right, well, later, gamers.
Well, that's the end of this video. Who's up for Chinese? Seriously though, make sure to like, favorite, and share this delicious video. Unless, of course, you like being wrapped in plastic and left in the gutter. Oops, sorry, a force of habit.